Welcome, super gamers of all ages, to Minecraft Sky Odyssey. You might notice that I've changed things a little bit. For starters, this farm area is now completely full with Inferium. I have, actually the seed reprocessor, this is the same. I've also created an emerald farm, so we just have a whole bunch of emeralds getting pulverized from emerald ore, because every time, just get to it, hold on a second. Oh, there's 100 different things. Okay, well, as you can see with diamonds, which, okay, never mind, it's not showing up. But for, here, we can just watch it. That'd be the smart thing to do. For every, emerald ore that goes in, we get 2 emeralds. And each emerald is the same price as an emerald ore, so we double our EMC that way. And a lot has happened between the end of last episode and this episode, and the end of last episode was supposed to be a 2-parter, and then I lost the video, so I don't have the second part of that. I have made a dark matter sword, which I used to clean up the new building place, which will be the basis for everything that I build in the future. Things seem quiet. I'm gonna, not video, music and sounds, try to just turn stuff up. Doesn't seem like it's working, unfortunately. But anyway, so let me give you guys a little bit of a tour. We have these steps up into and then back down into, this wonderful construct, and we have extra blocks in here in case we ever need it. So we can go straight down this corridor into what will eventually be another corridor that keeps going down. Or if we go to the right, then we have this amazing island to do just about whatever we want. And I'm actually thinking that I might do a glass dome over it, just because that would look kind of cool. And then something that I didn't realize is that if I just made a cross section of these, basically with that, in order to get from front to back, that we could also go from right to left, to over here, which will be the reactor room. But as for now, it's full with monsters, so we don't go in there. Now we can see in there, though. Yoo-hoo! So that will eventually be where our reactor is. But for now, let's get back to our jetpack, which I don't remember where I put it. I betcha I put it in the energetic infuser. It is. And I also lit up everything via jetpack. And I apologize for no sound. I'm not quite sure why that's happening. But yeah, I use the jetpack to do everything, which is nice. Having a jetpack is really handy in Skyblock. So now we go to our quests and see what all have we not done. We have not done the loot crate opener or created a proper auto farm. So actually, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this rather basic mob grinder into a much more eloquent way of killing things. That is one downfall of this sword opposed to regular swords, is there isn't a swing distance, so you have to press it a lot to kill monsters. But it doesn't have durability because it's a special dark matter. Owie, owie. It is a special dark matter EMC sword, so super cool. I am actually, if I get, let me take the jetpack off. Oh, we also have quite a few loot crates to open. See, we got a hoe, flux plug. That is really nice. That's gonna save some effort. And then a vector plate, which is not bad. I got a mushroom, which is very helpful. Uranium, nice. That's a good way to get started. Some more lapis. A building guide, which seems really handy. Although we have the builder, so probably not. A clock, okay. Iron hoe. Ooh, wood seeds. Sponge. And clay. And finally, the common crate has a carrot. So we will put all of the combustible things in there. And wood seeds, I'll just get started by putting some in there. And all of you go in here. Actually, let's grab the iron, do a swap-a-do, and then put some of the iron in there. Alright, nice. So now we are going to find a mob grinder. So there is the Draconic Evolution or the Mob Masher. Being enhanced with Mob Masher upgrades. Do count as player kills. So are you the... Yeah, so... My personal preference is these. The Mob Crusher and Mob Slaughter Factory. The Slaughter Factory is the one that poops pink slime, right? It's the meat. It doesn't tell us. Which one is meat and meat slime? When fired, it will grind any entity in front of it and produce liquid meat. Yep. So the crusher is what we want because you... Yep, alright, so we do mob crusher, so we need any machine frame, plastic books, and golden gears. Plastic, have I already got it? I do not believe I've gotten started on that yet. Right, let's save off the crusher and search for plastic. Which is dry rubber. Yeah. And is that the only way? It does appear as if it is. Yeah. And this isn't, yeah, it has to be the industrial foregoing plastic, not hatchery. Okay, so what we are going to have to do is, as usual, with this, is get the latex. I promise I can spell. Machine frame, ferni, iron, redstone. And then again, I believe that ferni is not the proper way to pronounce multiple furnaces, but that's my preferred way. Oh, also, I don't remember, we got a full-blown transmutation table. I don't remember if that was said in the episode. I also have a canola farm in case I want to do canola power, because that was the first type of like big power that I did, and it might be fun just to do it again. Although nuclear power is definitely the way to go with EMC. Oh, look at that. We only have a few million of this stuff. Anyway, for latex, we also need furnace. We grab the furnace and iron. We grab, is it 2 gears? 1 gear. And then for iron, I believe, and redstone. There we go. And we only have 1 furnace. So one thing that's handy with the full-blown transmutation table is you can stick something in the center here, and then it shows you things that are related to it in some capacity. It's also an easy way to learn. So if I wanted to learn the dark matter sword, I would just stick it in there. Or in here. Both ways are places that you can put things to learn it. They're also a good way to just hold it for later. So like I can put it here and it says learn. Latex, wait, no, isn't latex processing unit is power, water, and latex. Yeah, we need the tree fluid extractor. So now we go to tree fluid extractor, which is stone, furnace, redstone, iron, stone, 5, 6, redstone, what was it, just furnace and iron gear. Grab another furnace and iron gear. And skadoosh. So, how these... Actually, I want more of them. I'm gonna want, like, 5. And then, do we have any placer? There's industrial foregoing, which requires plastic, yeah. Actually, additions, auto placer, which is fairly simple, or open blocks. Open blocks is... I think... Well, do you require power? Now let's see. You are the placer. When it right-clicking with the redstone torch in hand, it will change between a mode where it gets deactivated by redstone or responds to pulses. Okay, but yeah, so it just seems like we need some... Well, wait, do we need a dispenser for it? No, just a basic coil, which is black quartz and redstone, yeah. Okay, well, I'll grab some redstone, black quartz. Hey, we need some lapis and cobblestone. So we just toss these two things out and we make crystal, and then we can learn about them. So redstone here we actually need to grab 3 more of, and then we left that in there. We do zaboomp. We get basic coils, which we can learn about, and then I make you, and then we learn about it. Let me dump that in there. Actually, I'm going to want a few more of them. Okay, so how we are going to do this is you have the tree fluid extractors set up, and on the side, the spinny side, if you put any sort of wood, and I just realized that I did not come prepared with sufficient wood, interpret that as you may. I'm just going to literally grab as much as I can with my hundreds of millions of EMC. Humble brag. So, when placed with wood in front of it, it will slowly fill up with latex. So what we're going to do, okay, auto placers have to be, no, okay, so I will go in the space in between, ba-dump, 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 and then, let me just clean that up. It also remembers how far along it was, so when I place that back down there, it's partially destroyed. And I believe that it is per unit, rather than... yeah, I'm pretty sure that is per fluid extractor, rather than like something that you can actively track. And boom, I'm gonna have to reload. And it says it is so weird to not have any sound. And then we just millions of EMC. And then shrink, and then okay, we do actually need a little bit more. Alright, and that should be good. Alright. Yep, there we go. So, we are now making a whole bunch of latex, which is required for the latex processing unit, which I will set up. We still only have coal generation, or coal generators as our power generation, but I do have the Eternalist fuel, which probably didn't get in the episode, but how you get that is you get it from Mobius fuel, which you can get from 4 alchemical coal, which you get from 4 coal. So it's quite a bit of EMC. That's a lot of coal, but it also burns forever. So, you know, ups and downs. And And so they're just always burning. We have the pulverizers constantly going, creating emeralds for more EMC to refuel the generators. But as for now, with this, I'll probably want to dig down. Where's my jetpack? I want my jetpack. Seriously, where'd I put my jetpack? This is a problem that you'll find with me, is I constantly lose things that I shouldn't. Did I put it? No. Where is my yet-yak? I just want to know where my yet-yak is. I do not see my yet-yak. Yet-yak. By the way, I call jetpacks yet-yaks. Don't judge me. Seriously, where is it? I cannot believe I have lost my yet-yak. It's, oopsie. It's not sitting in there. I mean, I could always make another one. But, oh no, I know what I did. I burned everything in my inventory. So right before we got lime chicken egg, red chicken egg, coffee seeds, redstone torch, tiny charcoal, acacia sapling, nature seeds, gray chicken eggs, cactus chicken egg, ooh, satchel, that's convenient, a snowball, a red chicken egg, a slime ball, an egg, a chicken egg, beetroot, pumpkin, gray chicken egg, orange chicken egg, jungle, melon, purple. I am just going to burn everything except the coffee seeds because they can't get burnt. So you two just go in there. Oh, also, I kind of messed up, so we do have some emerald essence. Crushed, not emerald essence, emerald dust, because I had it set up with just the iron chest, and so it was pumping in and out, so the new emeralds were getting crushed. So that is something to, I warn you, make sure you aren't crushing your own, the emeralds that you're trying to get for EMC into non-EMCable emerald dust. And we'll put that in. I'm actually going to take away the pressure plate and go back to using a torch because I don't like the idea of me accidentally wasting power because I touch something that's kind of in the way or in the middle of my stuff. Because it's my stuff. Mine. So, now that we've done that, another thing that I was interested in is a personal EMC link, which requires basic energy EMC links, which requires red matter, which is 6 Eternalist fuel and 3 dark matter, and 1 dark matter is 8 Eternalist fuel surrounding a block of diamond. So, let's get into this. Do we have any red matter? No. But I do have dark matter, and I tried to make dark matter hose. But I think for some reason they weren't working, or maybe they did. I don't remember. Well, anyway, we need to grab our 3 dark matter and 6 Eternalist fuel. And then we can craft ourselves some red matter. And that matters. And we just need some stone and the different covalence dust is covalent. There we go. There is cobblestone and charcoal. So we do we need 8 cobblestone. And it seems like we needed cobblestone for something else. Nope. Iron and redstone, diamond and coal. Nope. And then we do we grab a charcoal and something else needed, coal. And then we need redstone and iron. And we also need a diamond. So let's make covalence dust, and covalence dust. Wait a second. Is this where you can make the item repairer? It is. This is the easy repair talisman. So this is something that you're going to want to make very early on, and I will make it in a second. And what it does is it repairs your items just passively, armor and weapons. So until you get... this is really good early game. I think it's like this. Yep, there you go. Repair Talisman, and then you go into your Baubles GUI, shift click it, or I guess it can go anywhere. So you just... oh no, it's only a belt. But, as you can see, my armor is slowly repairing itself. And it is completely passive, which is very, very nice. So now we will be learning all these dusts. The dust is... let me go back to... actually, let's just search EMC. EMCE. Because we need the personal EMC is the basic energy EMC link, which is the dusts in the opposite. It's the same pattern, just reversed. And so I am going to go like that. No. It was like this. With that and you, and we need two. Was it cobblestone or stone? Stone. Doo-doo. So apart from the red matter, these things are actually kind of cheap. Only 400,000. Yeah, I don't think I can make... oh no, I can, because I have 100 million. Not 1 million. And then the personal EMC link requires... oh, Mark II energy condenser. Red matter blocks is just 4 red matters, so that's pretty easy for me to make. We just need the energy condenser. Oh, it doesn't require draconic evolution. So this is a bit of a process, but by all means doable. So energy condenser is now coming. So we need the dusts, stone, a diamond, a chest, and iron. Okay, so we grab a diamond, 2 iron, a chest. You need all the dust. One of you, and you. And then there was also the stone. There we go. That is the one downfall of the more basic, of the basic transmutation table opposed to the stone transmutation table, is with the stone I can spam clicking to pull stuff out. With the transmutation table I can't. It is very slow when you're trying to take multiple things out. So I actually almost prefer... oh, whoopsie. Let's see, we need it's the alchemical chest. So it's almost quicker to have one of the stone transmutation table close to your crafting tables. Just so you can, spam stuff out. Because that's quicker. So now we just need diamonds and obsidian, which again is pretty easy. Also, another thing is the stone transmutation table saves what your last search was, which is also convenient for things like when I was doing the emerald stuff. Is I wanted emerald searched up, so I could put in all the regular emeralds that I had, and then output all of the and then I could output all of the I could take out all of the emerald ore that I wanted and input all of the emeralds that I was getting. There we go. And we still have like 100 million EMC left in the tank, which is very nice. Emerald doubling is one of the best ways to get EMC. Alright, so now for the personal theme, we just need 4 more red matter blocks, and then we do Kachinka, and we have learned it. And we can make the exact amount that we need if we wanted to just chunk wood out into these. Actually, we only would need 1 to be constantly putting wood in here. Although, what I wanted for the personal EMC link more so was to replace these crystal chests. So, I'm going to load up my inventory. And... didn't. And if you see my pickaxe shaking, that's because it's repairing. So let's put you, and that should be just inputting. There we go. And chink. Okay, there we go. And remove the rest of my inventory. And I know that I used a Yeteran chip to make it so that these things weren't connected to each other. Although now everything should be pumping. It is not. Okay. I need my... Although this is the best way to quickly get EMC. So how the Yeteran works, it's for Ender IO. And if you shift left click on... Nope. Shift right click pops it off, yeah. Regularly right clicking on it does nothing. Oh, you can also do that to make it disappear. Shift left. No, is it just regular left click? That. Oh, because it's only this. Extract, always active. Extract, always active. And always active. And always active. So now, yep. Emeralds are empty, and they're all pumping into the EMC link. Except for you, which does not have a path currently. Although I really can just remove you entirely. So, now in order to optimize the system, now there's a hole in the floor, and don't worry about it. But now to optimize the system, instead of these iron chests with a whole bunch of ore, it's a mess. And some might be going over, but I don't care. I've got so much EMC. And I feel pretty good. And I'll grab all of this. And that. And all these little bits. And that should be all of it. Jink. Didn't. And I'll keep the wrench just in case. And what we need is a bunch of... Man, I am not doing good with the whole spelling theme today. Didn't. And I need a dirt to cover that up so it looks pretty. And then we'll have a pathway, kind of, except there's also the energy there. But anyway, so we now have that. And then I can put a personal EMC link here. And you would be extracting always, and you are inserting, and inserting, and inserting, and inserting, and inserting, and inserting. And for you, we will grab emerald, or just pick this up real quick, and do that, and they should be stocking up. Or, let's see, yep, everything, there we go, everything's full. A couple of them are losing power. Did we lose a furnace or something? They're all burning. I don't know. Let's have you stop outputting so that we can catch back up. Because, yeah, things are still inserting. Just the power is dropping a little bit. Still dropping. It's stabilizing. I don't know why. Maybe because of the energetic infuser. It's forcing it to fail. Or not produce enough. I don't know. But anyway, so this is a good way for us to just farm out EMC. And look at that. We are now at 300, almost 400 million. And we're gaining, it varies, but it's thousands by the second. Probably every minute we're gaining about a million. Anyway, so now we have a bunch of latex here, which I will want some. There are fluid pipes with. Yeah, there are. I don't know why I didn't think that there were for a second. That's a space. There we go. Trans. Is that? Here it goes. Here's the Ender IO. Ender fluid conduit. Vibrant alloy, I believe, is. Yeah, energetic alloy, and energetic alloy does actually require an alloy smelter, so I will stick off from that for now. Fused quartz, I believe, is just 4 quartz. Yeah, let's do fused quartz. It has to be in an alloy smelter as well. Okay, so there's kind of no avoiding alloy smelter for fluid, or for at least decent. The most basic one needs quite clear glass, which again is alloy smelter. Alright, well, looks like we're making an alloy smelter. And I know that this episode has been a bit jumpy. I've been trying to try to get stuff done in the absence, because this episode is also coming out a bit later than I wanted. They're supposed to come out every Friday, but we missed last week because, well, like I said, I lost the footage, so I do apologize for the lack of an upload this previous Friday. Let me turn all that stuff. By next episode, or during next episode, I will be setting up the fluid pipes here, all going into the fluid transposer, and I will also set up a, do we have Ender, tank? There is. Alright, so I will be setting up the Ender tank so that we can just have one pool of water that is constantly getting pumped into, that we can hook it up to, with the best Ender IO pipes, and we will be able to very efficiently, or not necessarily very efficiently, but we will have a whole bunch of plastic. Oh wait, is plastic EMCable? It is. Okay. Well, I'll just show you a good way to get a whole bunch of plastic, because that's something that I always run into. And while this mod pack specifically has a lot of EMC, there's a lot of mod packs that don't focus on EMC a whole lot. Yeah, so, oh, that was a bit loud. Oh, and I was going to make the red matter sword, which would be used to make was it the guitar? Yeah, I think guitar, because that has a slay hostile. So, that'll be done eventually, and then I'll be able to just obliterate that cube. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I wanted to get going, and with a more vague quest. Oh, I completed a lot of quests in here, and I didn't even realize it. Low prevalence dust gives minuscule amounts of money. Actually, that last one was pretty good. Energy condenser is pretty decent amount of money, and ooh, that's a lot of money. And we also get a random seed. It is uranium. We will have all of the uranium. And we've made the personal EMC link, which gives quite a bit of money. I will be lurking for the Morning Star and guitar. There isn't, but like with this, like the introduction, these are all pretty good things to get you started. But it's also all pretty vague. Like, there isn't clearly do this, do this, do that. This has a little bit more. Like, the Philosopher's Stone is very crucial. These are also fairly basic. And these things aren't hard and pretty useful. Energy condensers are a lot easier if you don't have, like, a transmutation table. And even if you want to transform large amount of, or if you need a large amount of something, a transmutation, or the transmuter chest is a really good way to make, like, if you need just a whole bunch of iron. That's a pretty good way. You just put in your highest EMC cost thing and tell it to make iron, and then you'll just get a ton of iron. So I'll place that with uranium, and I've collected a whole bunch of inferium. That's a lot of inferium. Eventually, we will make the master transmutation thingy, completely upgrade the inferium table. But yeah, I am terrible at doing a quick ending, but remember, let me get my jetpack on as I, like this, and I'll take it out. Yep, I want it, and then, nope, I need to shrink. So that is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you want to continue watching this series, check out the playlist and subscribe so you can see when I upload it next. If you have any comments, critiques, advice, leave them in the comment section below. I am happy to hear, just barely didn't die, I am happy to hear any sort of advice that you may have for me in order to do this better, because I am no means an expert. I'm just having fun. So until I believe it's up. Yep. So let me end this episode off fake flying in a jetpack that would allow me to regularly fly. So remember, until next time, remember, wherever you go, there you are. I'm dying.